Can you tell us about your policies on immigration?
Yes, the CHP has a whole host of issues that it deals with under its immigration policy. First, let me be very clear that we need immigration in Canada. The birth rate in Canada for every woman is about 1.6 children. It takes 2.1 children per woman to replace the population. And thus we are not replacing our population, and our population would decrease if it was not for immigration. So population growth favors our economy, and hence immigration is considered of importance to the growth of our country. However, there are certain checks and balances that we need to look at very carefully. The first issue that's been facing our country for the last 20 years, particularly with a large number of Muslim immigrants from various Islamic countries, has been the issue of Sharia law. And we as a party believe strongly that we must protect our country from the implementation of Sharia law. Sharia law has good points, but also has many laws that really go counter to the values that we as a country promote and support. The treatment of women is particularly alarming, and some of the laws under Sharia law are very, very harsh, and very, very cruel. In fact, stoning for adultery, cutting off hands for stealing, are just some examples of how these laws do not fit within our Canadian set of values. So we would put a moratorium on the immigration from certain Muslim countries where Sharia law is encouraged by the immigrants in this country. The second issue is the issue of illegal immigration. You all recall the ship that came into Victoria in last summer with these refugees from Sri Lanka, and they basically got the red carpet treatment and cost us as taxpayers millions of dollars. These were illegal immigrants who came in the back door and were here to stay. We would not allow this to take place. We would have laws in place that would have sent them back to their home country, and shouldn't have cost us as a government or us as people anything. However, there are indeed valid claims of refugees from various parts of the world who do need a safe haven and a place to stay. And the process has to be very carefully implemented with proper interviews and character checks, etc. But those kind of people, we should leave the door open for a certain percentage of our total immigrant population every year to be refugees who are bona fide refugees. It's a very tricky policy, the whole issue of immigration. So not one size fits all, but we need to be pragmatic, practical about how to handle this immigration issue in a way that it benefits our country and does not take away from the well-being of our people. Thank you.